South Florida today on NBC6 HD.
All right, the kids will be back in school, which means you might need to hire a trustworthy nanny to look after them in the afternoons. Joanna Harris, owner of Crunch Care, shares tips on how to interview prospective candidates so you can make the best possible decision for your family. Joanna, welcome.
Thank you.
Crunch Care, I can imagine that you're hitting crunch time now as kids are getting ready to get back to school. Parents are thinking, geez, what do I do after 3 o'clock, right?
Definitely.
So talk to me about your service, about Crunch Care.
Crunch Care, what we do is we have a process where we recruit, just like a staffing company does, to find, we don't employ our people, but we recruit very qualified people that are pre-screened, and we interview them, and we check their references, and we do all the due diligence so the family does not have to do that.
Okay, so we're talking about after-school nannies.
After-school nannies, senior companions, babysitters, baby nurses, all of that.
Okay, so really a companion to keep, to really help you with your needs, whether it is your elderly mother or father that you have at home or whatnot.
Exactly, all ages.
All ages. Well, that's wonderful to hear. How many locations do you have?
We have a location in San Diego, and now we have a location here in South Florida, and we service the Tri-County area.
Okay,
Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach.
That's wonderful. So, what are the criteria? What are the tips that you want to share with our
the
parents?
first thing that we want to recommend you do is to be selective. In this job market, especially, you might get flooded with applicants, and not all of them are very good, qualified applicants. So you really want to be very thorough and very selective in the process. Another thing you want to do is you want to standardize your interview. You want to be very consistent and ask questions, stay to those questions, look for red flags so that you can easily compare between applicants.
What is a red flag?
A red flag might be if you look at their resume and you see they may have had 4 jobs in the past 12 months, big red flag.
Sure. And obviously check references when you say give
Definitely check references, yes. You want to ask age-specific questions, really important to make sure that they're very familiar with all the developmental stages in a child or infant's life. You can learn a lot about what their answers are. For instance, how many times does a 9-month-old baby nap, or a 2-year-old? You know, change things. What would you pack in a diaper bag if you were taking a 14-month-old to the park? It's interesting to see what the answers are.
Sure, absolutely.
And what they omit in their answers.
And what they will omit. When these nannies what type of training do they have? Do you know CPR? Or is that something that your company
Definitely.
checks?
We always look for people who are trained, first aid and CPR trained, and if they are not, we refer them to a company that we work with.
Okay, excellent. Well, Joanna, thank you so much. For anybody that wants more information, I guess check out the website, right?
Yes, crunchcare.com.
Okay, great. Joanna, thanks so much. Good luck to you as you're getting back to the busy season with kids getting back to school. Again, if you want more information on Crunch Care and the types of questions you should ask future caregivers, or maybe somebody you want to stay with your kids while you're working when they get home, visit crunch-care.com. Nathalie, over to you.
All right, Roxy. Well, thank you so much. Now, you know what?